This is your record, your rugby playing record. Fabio, it's seriously impressive. I mean, you've been around a while, I know that, but you're looking good for it. 2000, your first cap. But I think of you in, what was the year you beat Scotland? 2004.
Yeah.
And you scored the try. What was your memory of that?
Wasn't properly try, well, the ref that time, because everyone's laughing about it because I scored with the head the try. If you can see the
scored with your head?
Yeah, because I didn't push the ball on the floor with the hands. I touched with the head, but it was the first time there was the TMO, but the ref didn't ask the TMO because if he asked at that time, it wasn't try, but we won the game.
What was it like at that stage? When I think back to 2000, Italy had just joined the Six Nations. Yeah. What was the atmosphere, the rugby atmosphere like in the country back then?
Yeah, it was the beginning. The stadium were probably full of people. It was like the news about the Six Nations. No one was ready about this tournament. The rugby population was not big enough for in Italy, and we started, but we beat Italy. We beat Scotland the first time, and it's been like an explosion about rugby, and we're growing up with that.
How does it compare to the atmosphere around the game now?
I tell you, we started to play on the Flaminio Stadium. It was like 20,000 people, average. And now we play at the Olympic Stadium. There are 72,000, 75,000 people. That means has been an enormous improvement.
I think it's one of the best away trips during the Six Nations. Anyone been over there for a game? You enjoyed it, yeah? I'd say you'd enjoy it anywhere. Look at the stadium, yeah. It is a fantastic place to go and watch.
Oh, it's outstanding. Well, England played there just a couple of weeks ago on Valentine's Day, so you had a lot of drunk Englishmen who've taken their girlfriends on Valentine's weekend but gone to the rugby. So, but you're absolutely right. The atmosphere in the stadiums, it's amazing to see how the Italian rugby, their style of rugby is really growing. It's absolutely spot on.
Yeah, Fabio, 5 trophies, 5 cups with Treviso. Are you a bit of a hero when you go home now? Are you spotted in the street? Has rugby got to that stage?
No, it's not that level, but it's a small city, but small village, but everyone knows everyone.
How did you end up coming to Saracens?
So I've been approached by Eddie Jones. Was like no head coach. He was like working head advisor, and he signed myself there in 2006.
And what was Eddie like to work with back then?
He's intense. He's
in what way?
He's intense. He pretended maximum from everyone, staff, players. If you are on board with him, you have to give 120% of yourself.
The Six Nations so far for Italy, we're going to talk about it in depth later, but a quick overview. How do you think it's gone for Italy, performance-wise?
You know, the problem is we don't have a lot of players that have the same level. We got 40 players, but we had a few injuries. We started well with France. We lost 2-3 players, and we are not going very well now. Because we miss, you know, when you win the game, you take a confidence, and we missed the first one against France where we could win, and now the street is going.
Get more difficult. Do you think you've got better players now than the players you had back then? You know, you had Diego Dominguez, Troncon. Who was the number 6 with the really massive head? Massimo head. He was.
Giovanelli.
Oh yeah, he was massive.
It's massive. It was massive. He couldn't catch a ball, but he was. But he was. He was a legend.
But what do you think? Do you think there's some really talented players
there? I think the players here are more talented, more skillful than before. But they were fighters, big fighters, more crazy. Apart of Troncon and Diego, they were skillful players. We had a nice number 9 and 10. We missed that 2 players.